Namaskar. My name is Tushar Uchil and I welcome you all to my channel. First of all, I would like to hope that everyone is doing well and everyone is safe in these testing times. Now, my reason to come online is that I started my YouTube channel with the enthusiasm of bringing fresh and real good content of sports around the world, and especially the game of cricket, which I love dearly. I've played the game myself and I've realized that there are a lot of nitty-gritties of the game which I, as a sports fan, can bring to you. Now, since I've begun reworking on my own channel, I thought that why not tell stories of cricket, which some of you may know or not know, but it's always good to go to the past and relive those memories. So this 2001 tour of South Africa was indeed major on accounts of two things. One, India were under immense pressure after the 2000 match fixing scandal, and also India were playing with a new skipper, namely Sourav Ganguly. Now, after the one-day series was over, India was to play a 3-test match series against the host South Africa, which was going to be really tough as the conditions in South Africa were really difficult. India lost their first game, in which Virendra Sehwag made 100 on debut. The second game was to be played at Port Elizabeth, and at lunch on the fourth day came a big news that match referee Mike Dennis had called up 6 players for questioning, out of which 5 were for excessive appealing. The 5 players were namely Harbhajan Singh, Shiv Sundar Das, Deep Das Gupta, Virendra Sehwag and the Indian captain Sourav Ganguly. The 6th player was called for ball tampering, and that player was none other than Sachin Tendulkar. Now, when this news broke out in India, there was a huge ruckus, so much that Jagmohan Dalmia, the then current BCCI president, forced the ICC to take action against that allegation against the Indian players, and if they failed to do so, the Indian team would have been called back and there was supposed to be no further cricket to be played in that series, and that could have incurred a loss of 4 million rand to the South African Cricket Board. Now, let's keep the monetary things aside. The disrepute that this allegation brought to the Indian players and the country itself was a huge topic of debate back then. Now, before the next day's play, there was a live press conference in which the ICC match officials, the South African Cricket Board people, as well as the match referee Mike Dennis was present. Ravi Shastri at that time slammed Mike Dennis, saying that if he can't speak about the incident and if he can't answer the questions, why is he sitting here? We know how he looks. This outrage by the media, the ex-cricketers and everyone else blew the matter out of proportion. The BCCI put out a statement saying that the match referee need to be replaced for the next game, and that is exactly what happened. Now, coming towards the match between India and South Africa, the conditions were overcast and rains were around. There were mud stains sticking over the seam of the ball, which Sachin Tendulkar tried to remove with his fingers, and this incident was caught on camera. Yes, that was infringement on part of Sachin Tendulkar, as he should have taken the umpire's permission before doing that. But Sachin was innocent because he was only removing the excess mud from the seam. Now, it was a rule back then that the match referee should not be a member of the two playing nations. But still, a local match official was put up for the third match. While all 6 players were handed a test match ban each, the decision saw a 1 test match old Virendra Sehwag being fined 75% of his match fee. And this for what? Just for appealing? I mean, isn't just appealing a fielder's right? Sachin Tendulkar was also fined 75% of his match fee along with all other cricketers, but it was Sourav Ganguly who was handed a test match ban as well as 2 ODI bans. As the demand of BCCI was agreed by the ICC and Mike Dennis was relieved of his duties for the last match, ICC agreed to it but also declared that last match to be an unofficial test match, and this meant that the series belonged to South Africa 1-0. This left all kinds of bitterness in the minds of all Indian cricket fans and the players as well. This incident, after that whole debacle of the match-fixing saga of 2000, wasn't the ideal kind of start that Sourav Ganguly was looking for his captaincy career. But all said and done, Sachin Tendulkar in the end was proved innocent. He was not guilty of ball tampering, and that incident was long lost after that, and India became a reckoning force in world cricket, and Sourav Ganguly went on to become one of the most successful captains as well. So this was the whole Sachin Tendulkar ball tampering story and the controversy revolving around it. For more such content, please subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you soon with some more stories around the cricketing world, and hope that you like them as well. Please do like the video and subscribe to the channel. This is Tushar Uchil saying Namaskar.